So now we discuss conventional devices for voltage regulation. So what are the devices for regulating the voltage? So what is meant by voltage regulation? The regulation means change in voltage from no load to full load in expressed as full load voltage. So the change in voltage gives drop in a system. If the drop is more, the regulation is very more. The regulation must be very less. Whenever the regulation in a system very less, the efficiency is very more. So these are the divided these into three major classes. First one is tap changing transformers, that is a mechanical and electronic tap changing transformers. Isolation devices with separate voltage regulators, that is a UPS system, ferro resonant or constant transformer, and motor generator sets. Impedance compensation device such as capacitors, that is a series capacitors or shunt capacitors. So what are the series capacitors? Series capacitors are generally applied to compensate the excessive inductance of long transmission line. In order to reduce the line voltage drop, improve its voltage regulation, minimize losses by optimizing load distribution between parallel transmission lines, and to increase the power transfer capability. For increasing of power transfer capability, we must use the series capacitors. So this is the formula for voltage drop: IR cos phi r plus I of XL minus XC sin phi r. So we must decrease the net reactance in a component. If you decrease the net reactance, automatically the power factor in a system is improves. The voltage boost reduced by the series capacitor is the change in voltage is IXC sin phi r. If you increasing the capacitive reactance, automatically the inductive reactance is decreases. Advantages: series capacitors are used to improve the voltage regulation of distribution and industrial feeders. To reduce light flicker problems, flicker is a on and off of light. To improve system stability. So this is a series capacitors located in a transmission line. This is a source end, this is a load end. In source end, so Vs at an angle of delta S, in load end Vr at an angle delta R, the sending end, receiving end. The current traveling from sending end to load end. So we putting one capacitor. So by including the capacitor causes, so the voltage regulation is improves, means the voltage drop is decreases in a line. So we take as VR as a reference. We have two drops here, IR drop and IXL drop. IR drop always in pace with the current I. IXL is a 90 degrees from the resistive drop. The VR plus I of XL minus X is nothing but sending end voltage. So net impedance in a transmission line decreases by including the capacitor. This is a conclusion point. The net impedance in a system is decreases by including the series capacitor. Shunt capacitors. Shunt capacitors are an integral part of a power system because it helps in power factor correction. The fact that this operates can be deployed anywhere in a circuit or a power network make it the ideal option for this work. Shunt capacitors are also relatively cheaper than series capacitor and easy to install. So the advantage of shunt capacitors are very more compared to series capacitors. If you observe without shunt capacitor or with capacitors phasor diagrams, this is a without shunt capacitor. They have only one impedance R plus JXL. This is a sending end voltage, this is a receiving end voltage. Current travels from sending end to receiving end. If you take VR as a reference, So current I is a lagging, because all loads are inductive in nature. We take as current is a lagging. So IR drop is always in phase with current. IXL is 90 degrees from the resistive drop. The sum of VR plus IR plus IXL is the sending end voltage. If you including the capacitor in receiving end side, what happens we see. So we including the capacitor in receiving end side. This is sending end voltage. This is a receiving end voltage. This is a drop R plus JXL. If you include the capacitor causes, what happens? If you take VR as a reference, so charging current. So charging current is a capacitive current. So capacitor always 90 degrees from the resistive drop, always 90 degrees. Current I always lagging, already I told that. So if you include the capacitor causes, what happens? That is a 90 degrees from the reference. The sum of I plus IC is a I. So by including the capacitor causes, the magnitude of current is decreases, which is very advantageous in a system. By including the capacitor causes, the magnitude of current is decreases. So this is I dash or I dash XL. So this is a clear cut. If you include the capacitor, the magnitude of current increases. If without capacitor, if you from source to load that travel 10 amps, if you include the capacitor from the source to load, that require only 8 to 7 amps, which decrease the current magnitude. If you decrease the current, means the losses or drop decreases in a system, which is more advantage. Next one is the step voltage regulator in the utility distribution system. What is meant by step voltage regulator? Step voltage regulators applied in the utility distribution system are generally medium voltage mechanical automatic voltage regulators, AVR, automatic voltage regulators. It should be noted that there are two distinct types of AC automatic voltage regulators: medium voltage and the low voltage regulators. Step voltage regulator basic operation. The step voltage regulator is basically a transformer that has its high voltage winding and low voltage winding connected to either aid or opposes the respective voltages, either aid or opposite. Subsequently, the output voltage could be the sum or difference between the winding voltages. For example, if the transformer has turns ratio of 10:1 with 1000 volts applied in the primary, then secondary voltage will be 100 voltage. Adding or subtracting by using the connection mentioned above, the output voltage would be 1100 volts or 900 volts respectively. So the variation is in 100 volts. If that is a 1000 volts transformer, so that is step up 1100 or step down 900. Thus the transformer become an auto transformer with the capability to boost or raise or step up or buck or lower step down the system voltage by 10%. So step voltage regulator boost or buck the 10% of voltage. So this is a step voltage regulator. So the depend upon the condition, that is raise the voltages or that is down the voltage, means that is step up the voltages, that is step down the voltages up to 10%, depending upon the connection, additive polarity or subtractive polarity. So this is a step voltage regulator, series winding, switch, shunt winding, source side. This is a load side. So the load side, there is a tap changer is there. What we require the voltage, so depend upon the load condition, the arrow mark will moves for required voltages.